Hello everyone and welcome back to Ultimate Cat Simulator, and we are once again in the big city getting ready for Coffee Beans and Nutmeg to go on their first adventure together. So these two are still getting to know each other. Nutmeg is the half-rogue, half-clan cat from the wilds, and he has been trying to figure out what life is like in the big city, and Nutmeg has been willing to share some of her secrets, like the delicious fried eggs she just ate with him. And we're knocking over some trash cans today to get the day started so that the cats are fueled up and ready to go for their big adventure. That's if I can ever get this trash can knocked down. Come on, knock down, knock down. I know you're hiding some delicious food. Yes, there we go. That is more what I needed to do. And we're going to see if there's any delicious food that manages to pop out of there or not. And maybe I can I kick this one down? Gosh darn. All right. See, so now Coffee Beans is having to show Nutmeg the drawbacks of being a cat in the big city. Sometimes you just don't have access to all of the fresh food that you really wish you had. Oh, Nutmeg, you found some food hiding under that trash can. Oh, I'm so proud. Good job. All right. Oh, that's because I clicked the button. Never mind. It's more fun to imagine that Nutmeg actually dug that food out. But we're going to go ahead and send Nutmeg and Coffee Beans out, and they are going to do their daily checks for what is hiding in the dumpsters. And after that, they are going to be headed out of the big city and going on their first adventure to a whole new area. If I can get poor Coffee Beans out of there. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's a bit of ham. All right, let's go ahead and feast on some ham. And then there's some fried eggs up here. And it looks like there is a nice bit of bread. So we can have a fried egg snack right there, and then we can eat some bread. There we go. Oh, and there's even more food in here. So yeah, you can find a lot of food, but it's just not very consistent, and I don't think it's very nutritious, like very nutritionally balanced for our stray cats. So we're gonna take Nutmeg, and he is going to, we're going to avoid that Doberman. Oh my gosh, that Doberman was attacking that woman. Did you see that? Look at her run for it. Is she still being chased down? Whoa, that Doberman disappeared now. Okay, that's kind of amazing. I didn't know that the dogs would actually chase down the humans, so that was quite fascinating. And yeah, we're gonna have Coffee Beans and Nutmeg head out, and they have heard rumors. And now that they have kind of conquered, in quotation marks, the big city, they're getting a little bit sassy. They're both very, very, very sassy cats who are pretty full of themselves. And they're getting a little sassy, and they're thinking maybe they'll go ahead and follow up on rumors of what the evil fox is like, because there's rumors of an evil fox somewhere out there just across the little land bridge. There's a tiny little land bridge right down here, and last night they ended up walking over there and finding a whole bunch of butterflies, and Nutmeg introduced Coffee Beans to butterflies for the first time. It was quite awesome and a little bit romantic, and they both really enjoyed it. And now they're kind of thinking maybe the wild isn't so bad, so they're going to head off and they're going to see what the wild has to offer. And Nutmeg is going to see, or Coffee Beans, why do I keep calling Coffee Beans Nutmeg? I don't know. But these two are going to see one of the biggest birds they've ever seen in their lives, but they took out an owl, no problem. Sorry, owl. Oh, and there's a bunny. Let's go get the bunny. And I think they're going to find that these are like much more filling meals than they're used to. They're not just stale bread. And there's fresh water, where normally she would have to drink sewer water, or she would have to like go into the bathroom in the subway and try to drink the toilet water. So there's fresh water instead of nasty water. And we can do a little speed boost to try to catch up with this bunny. I don't think it's going to work though. I think we need to have better skills for bunny catching, but maybe, I think we're gaining on it. Almost. Nope, I don't think we're gonna do it. This bunny is gonna outrun us, but not this rat. And we'll just barrel straight into the rat instead. All right, let's see if I can get it. Darn, all right, these guys are outrunning us. All right, they outran us, but we're gonna act like that was nothing. We were gonna act like that was the plan all along. Just gonna kind of casually, act like a cat. Come on over to Nutmeg and, casually just like go ahead and talk with him for a minute. That was totally what we had in mind. Not being able to outrun a rat. Maybe that city food really isn't very nutritious for them. All right, let's try again. There we go. And that is more like it. And I wonder if these rats are probably smaller than the sewer rats that they're used to, but at least it's food. And I did see some rats over here, so let's go look over there really quickly. It doesn't seem like there's quite as many food sources as with Ultimate Fox, probably because the foxes were omnivores, so we could also eat the berries and we could eat the mushrooms, and cats are strict carnivores. They're obligate carnivores, which means that they are obligated to eat meat. There's actually very important things in the proteins found in blood that kitty cats need in order to survive. Ooh, and look at all those crows. See, it looks like there's some food available. I don't think we would want to pick a fight with a murder of crows though, aka a group of crows. So let's go this way. I think they're just having fun, kind of running and stretching their paws and feeling a little bit wild, but they're not truly wild just yet. And they're really more experienced with fighting sewer rats than with fighting other wild animals. So I don't know how they'll face off against the fox. Let's see, and what's down here? More sewer rats? I think I saw, what's that? Oh my gosh. What is that? Is that a Maine Coon? Oh my goodness, I think that's a gigantic Maine Coon. I think this is like the Maine Coon's beach. So maybe I shouldn't mess with him. Maybe I should leave him alone because this may be his territory. I didn't even think about that we might end up having like other cats that we can say this is their territory. So it looks like there's a big giant Maine Coon and another cat over there, and we'll say this is their territory. Because if we run up to them, I'm pretty sure we'll end up having to fight with them. And that's not really what I want to do. And there's a skunk. Well, we could probably take on the skunk at least. I'm not sure. Can we do a special pounce on the skunk? Nope, not quite. What about the raccoon? I think we need to be faster in general. We just have a flight. Look at all that. All of those raccoon tails, all of those skunks. And Nutmeg does like to eat raccoon. So maybe we'll let Nutmeg take over for a second. The long hair cat swipe. Let's see. Swap. Let's see. And Nutmeg, can you reach that raccoon? Let's see if he can get it or not. Because I think he likes to collect raccoon tails. Any tail that's fluffier than his tail, he's a little bit egotistical about. Nutmeg, you're just not quite fast enough, buddy. If you guys want to be able to catch these wild creatures, you've got to kind of hoof it a little bit more. They're just not quite quick enough. All right, so over to the short hair cat we go. And now we have a good idea of what we can expect for this beach. And I think I'm going to try to get the ability, let's walk over here for a minute, but I'm definitely going to try to get the ability for the cats to have the prey sensing skill, because it's kind of hard to figure out like where the prey are. So maybe by going into the wild, they will be able to learn how to have more of those skills that they would need. Can I bat this around? Yes, I was really hoping we could. They're just playing at the beach. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. So we can just play with the beach ball for a little while. Awesome. We can also go up north, and there's more stuff up north, but these two are going to head down south again. Got a little distracted today running along the beach, and that's really fun. So we can imagine there's some sort of Maine Coon cat and a black cat, it seems, who belong here on this beach. And then where's Nutmeg? I want to see... I'm going to have him run over to you, and I want to have them be able to snuggle for a minute, which is what I'm going to say is like their sharing of tongues when the sun rises and the sun sets. And am I almost close enough? And they're just bonding by spending some time here by the beach. Almost, and leveled up. Yes, all right. I just want to make sure that we can get the cats leveled up as often as possible, but I don't want to spam just like the experience you can gain from doing this too much, because that makes it a little bit boring. There we go. But I think that's okay to get them both up to level 8 this way. All right, so Coffee Bean leveled up. And does she have, what does she have? She has a new buff upgrade, so I'm going to increase the effect duration. And Nutmeg, does he have a new skill ability? He does not. But I'm going to increase the effect strength on him too, and he's just napping in the water. Get out of the water, Nutmeg. You're such a goose. All right, so Beans is gonna lead the way. She's gonna want to see, is that a butterfly again? She loves the butterflies. Oh, it is it's something. Oh, it is a butterfly. She adores butterflies, so I'm really happy to find one. There we go. So she's gonna be chasing the night butterflies along the beach again. There's a big bald eagle. It looks like it's down for some reason. Can I get it? Yeah, I think I can get it. That guy was not anywhere, like the ones in Fox Simulator just KO you every time and like pummel you into the ground mercilessly, but that was super easy. So I'm going to pretend that was just like a little shorebird instead of an actual bald eagle, because they're really, really tough to fight. But I'm going to say that's like, you know, maybe one of the little plovers or something else like that that scuttle along the shore and look basically adorable and helpless. I love those birds, those little shorebirds that are just like nothing but feathers with legs that go phew, and they zip along the beach so quickly. They're some of my favorite, and sandpipers I adore too. All right, so what are you? Sniff this bush. Woo, this is a weird bush. Very odd bush. And then we'll keep moving. And now maybe we can finally make it across the land bridge, and we will go look for a place to sleep. So we're going to head over just across the land bridge and then down maybe up here or up here. Ooh, maybe we'll go to the big den so that we can try to see what's over there. So these two ended up spending the day frolicking on the beach, and I love that spot. I think that that's going to be like their favorite spot ever, right up here, where they can just sit and enjoy the beautiful butterflies and the beautiful fireflies. That's really cool. All right, we'll run this way. There's not a lot of prey. I'm used to having tons and tons of prey in Fox Simulator. Oh, but there's more fireflies, and that is definitely something that she would love. All right, let's run up this way. There's a rock just tumbling down slowly the side of that cliff. Look at that. That's kind of hilarious. Oh my goodness, is that where I need to go? There's something over there. Wow, this is a lot rockier than I thought it would be. But I guess we'll follow that because I think they'd be curious about like why are there rocks tumbling down. So let's run up this way. And is there anything we can eat? Anything we can find? It's beginning to look like Central Park is kind of like the best location to hang out because this is just big open empty area. Maybe things show up during the day. And it might be one of the borders. Anytime you run into one of the boundary borders in the Ultimate simulators, then it tends to get a little sparse to encourage you to go inside where the land is. All right, so I guess we'll run down here. Oh my. All right, we're just going to run straight on down. And we're on a big adventure now. I have no idea where we're going. But we're into the wild at least, and I think we're getting close to where one of the dens can be found if I just keep moving forward. Is that tree? So we're going to keep going this direction. And let's see what we find. Is this little area, like this little ravine area, is this supposed to be a den spot? But I didn't see any food anywhere nearby, so I'd be a little worried about that. All right, what about between these trees? Oh, wow. Holy moly. That's something different. All right. Hello? Anybody here? All right. So they have found the den. Let's go ahead and activate it and get Nutmeg over here. Maybe they found a little bit of food left behind here, and then they can go ahead and sleep in it, and we can let the day pass. Nutmeg is going to watch over Coffee Beans. That's so cute. He's staying up all night to make sure she's okay. That's adorable. All right. And then I guess we can just go ahead and we'll look around and see if we can find some food really quickly. Oh, look at that. What is going on over here? There's definitely something happening over there. And is this a whole lake? Wow. Oh my gosh. And look, you can see like the big city in the distance still. This isn't as far as I thought it was in some respects. Or is there another city or something like that? What? Okay. We're going to have to do a little bit of exploring. It looks like there is a large lake, and it looks like there's a whole bunch of different types. And Nutmeg is in the water again. Apparently Nutmeg really likes to swim. I didn't know that about you, Nutmeg. Are you part like River Clan cat? Is that what you're trying to tell me? But it looks like there's actually food we can scavenge off of over there too. So this is going to be a little bit different, but I think that Coffee Beans might warm up to that because scavenging off of food left behind by other predators is very, very much like scavenging from inside of the trash cans that she's found in the big city. So let's run over there and get some breakfast. And then so far, their story is a pretty placid one. I think this is very lovely. I wonder if she is going to end up becoming a wild cat. I really thought she was going to be a city cat. All right. All right, buddy, back off. This is going to be my food from now on. That's right, my food. All right, we're going to go ahead and eat this guy. Sorry. Sorry, bald eagle. And then we're going to come and get our breakfast. And I think that she's going to definitely start growing a little bit healthier. I mean, how could she not? She's eating some really nutritionist, oh my gosh, Seri, nutritional meals. And I think that she's starting to finally learn from Nutmeg just the possibilities that are offered here in the wild. And I would imagine that she's starting to become a lot stronger. She probably still has that side of her that absolutely adores being able to just go ahead and eat out of the dumpster and all of the taste and flavors and the interesting sassy ways she can just watch the two legs. So we may still go ahead and go back up north and do our exploring around where all the houses are. But for now, I think that these two are having a pretty fun little mini adventure. So they may spend some time trying to defeat that evil fox, and hopefully we'll have kids on the horizon soon too. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.